Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed.
Banana Bro Crew. We back here again. Yes, sir. Nicholas K, podcast point guy. What's good?
Cam, aka the man in the middle, aka Mr. AKA what's going on?
Dark skin Steve Nash. Ken, what's good? I ain't gonna do my heat.
No way. I do whatever, man.
I can't lie.
Can't dox the man. What up, bro?
That's popping, guys.
You say you good, yeah?
Yeah, man, I'm not bad.
Don't know. You're comfortable, yeah?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Shout out director. All
Shout
day, all-
out
every
director,
time. Alright, predictions.
Second round.
Second round
And
playoffs.
one first round.
Yeah. By the time this video drops, of course, we'll be like almost halfway, depending on how it goes. So it also is an opportunity for you guys to tweet us, Banana Broke Crew, just be like, you guys were wrong at this stage, whatever. You know, I don't know if any man are predicting sweeps or anything like that.
Ooh.
But we'll get to that. But yeah, that is opportunity. So at us, Twitter, Banana Broke Crew, or Instagram, all of that stuff, all of that good stuff. So let's get into it. We'll start with the Eastern Conference.
Then we got the Nets and Bucks.
I'd love to start this one off actually.
Shoot.
I know that there was a game so today is Sunday. I know that last night's game, it was a comfortable game for the Nets
Without James Harden.
without James Harden.
We'll get onto that injury as well.
We'll get onto that in a little bit. But I still do have the Bucks in 6.
Ooh.
Maybe 5. But I think I'm going to have to, after last night's game, I'm going to have to give Brooklyn Nets one more game. So I'm going to say Bucks in 6. That's me though.
I'm curious to see what Ken would say.
Oh, me? I say no more. As much as I want the Nets to lose, they got Lethal Weapon 3, bro. 2 MVPs and Kyrie Irving. Blake. Now Blake wants to play basketball.
Blake wants to go. Hey, listen, man.
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, Blake.
Listen,
man.
Detroit.
Hey, Blake, man.
Detroit. Do what you want to
man.
do to that man, bro. He scammed you.
Detroit, do what you gotta do to that man,
How many dunks did Blake Griffin have last season?
Oh.
0. How many has he got this season? More than
Brother,
0.
It's the hustling, bro. Like that man is. I saw him scrambling for the ball.
springing his
He's
step all of a
talking
sudden.
heavy now. Like, bro, you can't do that. Bro.
That is actually
He
low-key
didn't give-
disgraceful.
That's actually disgraceful.
Low-key
You didn't give none of that to the Pistons,
The
bro.
whole
When they
city,
needed
bro.
it, bro. And now you want to be doing that, bro. You joined a team with KD and Kyrie and Harden, bro. Come on, man.
Unprecedented.
That
I'm
is-
saying, come on, man.
You want to play hard everywhere you go, bro. Like,
Play hard wherever you go, bro.
Leave on the floor. So I mean, yeah.
Just want to drop some numbers there as well from Nets and the Bucks game. Missed it. I mean, when you look at Bucks got 34. Well, Genus picked up 34, and the team didn't really do that much. And then we look on Nets, you got KD with 29, Harris with 19, Griffin with 18, Harden with 25.
Listen,
but
did you watch the game?
no, but just going on stats alone, if the Bucks, if the team had pulled together and really pulled in them numbers, it looks like it might be a difficult situation for Nets.
I will preface.
Hold on. Let me wrap up. Yeah, we got Lethal Weapon 3, bro. But two 4 MVPs. You got Kyrie Irving. Got some great role players. Harris, Blake. It's gonna be tough for the Bucks to win. The Bucks
It will be
additions
definitely tough.
with Drew, and I forgot the second edition on top of my head. Made a really good second edition in the off season. I don't want to say Snell.
Nah,
Someone
he's
likes
still
now.
He's still at Atlanta.
PJ Tucker, bro.
Not Tucker. They bought in a really good second.
They
pick
did
up.
bring in PJ Tucker.
PJ
though.
Tucker is
No, they
the
bought
guy
him.
who's
That's not
guarding
what I was
KD.
talking about. That's not
That's
what
not
I
what
was
you're
talking
talking
about.
about. Yeah, I think that's I don't know. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
For me, it was.
But Drew Holiday.
Having Tucker and Holiday was actually good additions.
Yeah. So I feel like that helps about. So defensively, if they switch on, I think they can slow this team down.
Yeah.
But the other players need to make shots.
Yeah.
If not, I have the Nets in 6.
Nets in 6 is what you're going with.
I don't want
is
them
that
to win.
is that with Harden or without Harden?
Either way, I can't lie to you.
Either way. All right, so guys, let me just drop a quick fact bomb. The Nets last night lost by, what was it?
Bucks lost.
8 points.
8 points. They went 6 for 30 from the 3-point line.
Who?
The Bucks.
Okay, fine.
6 for 30. So if they had made 3 more, they win the game.
I like that.
Is that bad shots or defense though?
So we got to do a bit of synergy on that one. But all it means is that going forward in the series, if you take 30, can you make 3 good shots and make them? Which I think they can.
They can streak. They can streak freeze.
So I think if Harden is out for the rest of the series, and if Harden is out, because if Harden's in, Nets in 5. If Harden's out, Bucks in 7.
Bucks in 7.
Bucks in 7. That's me.
All right. I like that. Let's go. Let's power through. Power
All
through. Who got next? Well, the game is going on right now.
Should we say the score now, or should we, let's leave the score.
Should
we say the score?
Yeah, we definitely should say the score now.
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean,
bit
why not?
nasty.
The current.
I mean,
current
at the
game?
moment,
live. What's that?
Yeah, at the moment, today is Sunday, as I said. Hawks are playing the Sixers, and they are up 20 at the half. It'll be funny if by the time this goes up, I don't know, the Sixers somehow turn around and win this game when they're like up like 3-0 or some shit like that.
So the Sixers have
What you
two defensive player of the year candidates.
Yeah,
Yet let the Hawks score 74 in the first half
at the moment,
of the
yeah.
playoffs.
Yeah. I actually don't know. I think I'm gonna go last in this one. I don't know who's gonna win the series. I don't know. Who you
Trae
got?
Young's scary. If this meniscus injury starts to bother Embiid, I see Hawks in 7.
7.
I do think if the meniscus flares up, it is going to hurt the Sixers a lot.
Yeah.
If Tobias Harris plays well as he has been for most of the end of the season and playoffs, I have the 76ers in 6. I feel like Simmons needs to step up massively though.
Yeah.
But you know how I feel about Simmons.
I'm gonna change my mind. I originally had the Sixers.
Oh, this game got you leaning.
Yeah.
Did you watch most of the Hawks Knicks series?
Yeah, I did.
The Hawks are scary.
I did.
Hawks
and
are scary.
The Hawks are scary. So I think based off that and based off this game so far, I'm gonna have to say I got the Hawks in 6. Maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
A gentleman's
So I
sweep.
got some points again. So on that game at the moment,
Trae Young's got like what 25 and 7.
So you got Hawks came through strong in the first quarter, 42 points, then 32. But on the other side, it's been 27 consistent.
Which are
That
average.
sounds about right.
I'm alright.
It's on Trae Young, because
It is on Trae
I
Young,
don't
but
see.
he's got like
25
the
points
way
at
that
the moment.
in that Knicks series, the way that he had, obviously you play in New York, you play against New York, you're gonna have New York against you, of course. That fan base is crazy, but just the way that he, like, you saw him take the bow, bro, when he hit the
New York
bow,
fans,
bro.
they cheered him on that at the
Like,
end, bro.
brother, like,
He's
this
a
man
legend.
is-
That's
he's
one
ready.
legendary move, bro.
He's ready to like to kill some teams.
Did you notice the
Capella
lack
as well
of
was
fouls?
talking that. That is true as well. Capella's talking that stuff as well. He was like, "We're about to send you guys home." Like, I just think we'll see what Embiid says. He hasn't really been speaking much. I don't know if it's because of his injury, but we're like one Embiid Instagram caption away from them pissing off the Hawks,
Meltdown.
and then it's just like. So I don't know. I'm gonna say probably I'll give the Sixers a bit more respect, and I'll say Hawks.
I mean, they're the
in
number 1
6.
seed. They should be playing well.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll say Hawks in 6, but it could be a mad thing.
I think I'm
Could be a
saying
mad team.
healthy 76ers should win.
Yeah.
And theoretically, your defensive player of the year, or could be defensive player of the year, Ben Simmons should be locking up or slowing down Trae Young.
Yeah, that is true as well.
That's what should be
Ken,
happening.
you got some agenda for Ben Simmons today? You got any notes? on-
Bro, just in general, man, he should be a lot better than he is. Come on, bro. What does he average? Like 10, like 12, 10, and let's not
Yeah,
start.
he's
Let's
one
keep
of them
going.
ones.
Let's keep
Alright, who
going,
got
let's
next?
keep going.
Yes,
Somebody had him
sir.
as the next king of the league, bro. Let's not get into that.
I do.
Who's we got?
That's another day for another topic.
Phoenix Denver.
Mm.
Phoenix Denver. Great
Wow.
series. It's gonna be fantastic. Gonna be
Phoenix
fantastic.
and then
Denver
Denver
is
Nuggets.
Phoenix
That's
Denver's
tough.
good. I love the cohesion that the Suns got right now. I mean, of course, they used it to defeat my Lakers. I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna stick with the Suns, man. Do you know why I'm gonna stick with the
He's
Suns?
doing the 8 mile thing right now.
No. Do you know why I'm doing this? Do you know why I'm gonna stick with the Suns? I'm so pleased and I'm so proud of DeAndre Ayton. It's because that's one of my, not my favorite, but like out of the last few prospects that have come up, I've been keeping my eye on Ayton. I was a bit disappointed last season and a couple seasons ago, especially fantasy when you have him on your fantasy team. You actually focus on numbers. then you really see how he's supposed to play. But he was usually like a double machine. Like he would usually get 10 and 12 and 10, 14 and 10 and everything. But in the series that we just had, that man was beasting.
Turned out.
And
Hit a switch.
if he gives Jokic problems, if they have like a nice back and forth,
That's gonna be the key.
that would be very interesting. And I think that would,
I don't know if he can stop it.
I don't see.
That's my
I don't
main
see
beef.
Ayton giving Jokic any problems.
I did say if, but if it's like a back and forth where you stop him, you put a little bit of trouble on him, then I will give it to the Suns because of Booker, because Ayton can just keep Jokic busy for as obviously as hard as he can, as long as he can, and then you just got Booker just doing this thing. You got Bridges, who doesn't get spoken about enough. He's an amazing
fantastic.
player. He's so underrated. It's crazy.
Fantastic.
And then you got Chris
even
Paul.
Cameron Payne.
I had
as
him on
well.
my fantasy.
You got
team.
Cameron Payne friggin' balling now. And then
Yeah,
you got Chris Paul.
what the hell is that about?
By the way,
No.
by the way, a certain organisation said after the second practice
Yeah.
with Cameron Payne,
Yeah.
he can't play at the NBA level. A
Yeah.
certain organisation said that.
Don't look at me like that. We all thought Cameron Payne was a bum, my guy. I could pull up
I-
receipts
find your
of you
receipts
guys
for me, bro.
mocking
Hey,
Cameron
man, I
Payne.
ain't saying, man. It's your
I ain't
team.
saying
Yo,
that. Your team.
Cam
Your
Payne-
team. Your team
Your
said
team
that
had
shit.
Cameron Payne, bro.
Yeah.
As 50
Your
Cent said,
team had-
you did that shit.
Listen, Cameron
Yeah, he did that
Payne's
shit.
resurgence
He did that
was
shit.
unprecedented. It was like a Jeremy Lin situation. That shit it came out of
I
nowhere.
got Suns make. Yo, hey, don't forget about Crowder too, man.
Really?
Hey, man. Yeah, Crowder hit shots, bro.
Yeah, you forget about like MPJ. You're forgetting about like
And that's great. Okay, so you've got.
Sorry, yeah,
you've
I got
Aaron
Suns.
Gordon.
Oh, but I think this is gonna be another.
It's
I think
tight.
these series are gonna all go to games. I think we're all talking 6s and 7s here. But yeah, I got Suns and 7. Suns and 7, maybe
Suns and
6.
7.
Suns and 7, maybe 6.
Suns and 7. I'm gonna go
Big series,
I'm
though.
gonna go. I don't want to. This is hard. This is hurting my brain.
It's hard. I just
It's hurting my
realized
brain.
now. I just
It's
realized
hurting
now.
my
It's
brain.
hard. It's hard.
I've got. I don't trust Austin Rivers. Suns and 7. I don't trust Austin Rivers.
I think if they had Murray still, it would be.
Yeah, of
Nuggets.
course.
Nuggets in 6.
Yeah.
But I think with MPJ playing great, Jokic playing ridiculously well, Aaron Gordon being an addition,
Yeah, crazy. Man.
I think the Nuggets will pull it off. I don't think Ayton can stop Jokic.
Nah.
But it's how much trouble Ayton can give Jokic on the other end.
I
is
think
what I
he's-
mean. That's why I'm interested.
I'm taking my call back. Nuggets in 6.
I got
I just
Nuggets
feel
in
like this
7.
is his job. Like, not
Nuggets
his
in
job,
7,
but like,
Nuggets
I
in
just
6.
feel like he knows. Surely he knows that Jokic is his task. Like, that's it. Like, not that's it, but like, that's his focus. I think in the locker rooms, in scrimmage or whatever, they're telling him, "Yo, not stop him," because I don't think you can just stop him, but make it hard for this guy. So I feel like a guy like Ayton, with that task at hand, I think he'll shock people. That's what I think.
Suns and 7.
You changed his name because
I don't know.
if
I don't know,
if I'm
bro.
telling you every day.
I don't know,
Jokic,
bro.
Jokic.
I know, bro. I have Jokic on my fantasy
Yo,
team, man.
bro, that's the same as saying LeBron. Okay, not the same, but you know what I mean. He's an MVP right now.
I mean, it's funny. We could just talk about the Mavs and Clippers, but
Phoenix and 7.
it's what we're hoping that they're telling Kawhi about Luka. But you should be picking that man up and you should be stopping him. They're not doing it. Clippers aren't really focusing defense on Luka. It's unfortunate, but that's what you hope that they will be saying. So I do feel like, but this is different. This is big man. It's really unavoidable. You can't be avoid that those type of matchups. So I do believe that they're telling Ayton, yo, bro, like stop him or slow him down. We win the series because that is really what it comes down to.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, but yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
We'll see, though.
This is a very interesting one to see how our
Yeah.
take on it turns out. And
I think this
look
is the
forward to it.
best series of this one.
This could be the best series of the playoffs.
Definitely.
Like matchup wise.
Oh no, it
team
was
style
Lakers.
wise.
Lakers Suns was the best series of the playoffs. But this will be great too.
Yeah, let's hit it. Who we got next?
I think who we missing now?
We got the winner of Clippers Mavs.
Oh, yeah, so
Playing-
playing the Jazz.
Yeah, now
Alright,
it's-
so
now
we
it's
have to
Mavs time.
we have to speak hypothetically with this one.
Well, have you done our prediction on the
Mavs and Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last video though.
Well, yeah, we did. Yeah, check out last video. But yeah, we all said. I mean, I think I'm the only one in this room that had Mavs beating Clippers.
Yeah, I got Clippers.
Okay, so we'll do this differently. Who do you guys have? Okay, Jazz and Clippers. Who do you have?
Jazz.
I got Jazz.
Clippers.
Jazz and Clippers.
I got Clippers.
Carlos, who you got?
Jazz.
I don't know.
Jazz and Mavs. Who you got?
I have to go.
Jazz and Mavs.
Yeah.
Mavs.
Yeah, I got Mavs.
I got Mavs.
Mavs.
If Mavs go through, I got
This
Mavs.
is interesting. This is very interesting. Jazz and Mavs. Who you got? You stick with Jazz.
Yeah, I'll stick with
I
Jazz.
mean, it's a
Oh,
better
no,
answer.
I
I
don't-
think
I
it's
still wanna
crazy
stick with
because
Jazz.
we're switching.
I still want to stick with
Yeah,
Jazz.
no. I think Mavs can take the Jazz, but I don't think Clippers can take the Jazz.
Yeah, this is a very hypothetical because currently the Mavs and Clippers haven't settled their round yet.
No, it's tired.
But I think we should just switch it and just let's focus on the Jazz. I don't know. How do you guys rate the Jazz this season?
Fantastic.
Do they have? I think they're fantastic. I think they're underrated. I think we're sleeping on them.
Hey, they're the
think we're
number
sleeping
one.
on
Are they number one?
They
They're
are.
the number one team in the West. So
yeah.
yeah.
But people are sleeping on them though.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet the other day that was like, imagine the Jazz winning, like not in my life, not in my world, and then they go, hey man, that should be
The
Bible too.
Jazz reminds me of a baby Spurs. Spurs with a baby D Wade.
Man like D Mitch. That's
Yeah.
who you see. I mean,
I've
D
got-
Wade
look,
is like
I-
quite
look,
what is he like?
I wouldn't even say baby D Wade, right? I would say they're like the Spurs with a Dwayne Wade. They're Spurs with a guy who can take over. I think the Jazz are really freaking scary. I think the Jazz are really
I
scary.
think I do think we're sleeping on them.
Just to go on the points again. So, Jazz were 52 and 20.
Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
great season.
Compared Scary.
to
They had a great
Clippers.
season.
Well, no, sorry,
What did the Lakers get?
The Lakers.
Hey man, you ain't even in the
Let's not
bracket,
talk
bro.
Don't worry about it.
like,
Don't worry about Bucko.
come on,
Don't worry
man.
about
We
Bucko.
got 49 and 20, 49 and 23.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is all about matchups, isn't it? That's why it changed. Like, I feel like if it's Jazz and Clippers, I got Jazz. But if it's Jazz and Mavs, I mean, I still kind of do have Jazz, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I
if
mean,
Mavs
my
took it out.
opinion on the Jazz, again, I'll be one of those people who naturally, when I hear the name Utah Jazz,
That's the thing.
I
Brandon is
underrate them.
important.
Yeah, like, it's ridiculous. But
They
watching the
don't
Jazz
sound
play,
nice.
Rudy Gobert down low, and Shaq and all his hating, he can, bro. That man low key deserves his money, bro. He's
Bro, I said this.
locking it down. And
Bro.
Mongi, this is for you as well. If you see if I get the receipts from what Mongi is saying about this guy, you'll be laughing. But Rudy Gobert is just ridiculously good at protecting the paint and the immediate, not even just the rim,
Yeah,
just anywhere within the key.
yeah.
And then my issue is, and again, he's proved me wrong, kinda. But
Yeah.
again, I'm thinking the last few playoffs,
Yeah.
Donovan, he'll be great, but
Yeah.
then he will have a stretch where he's not making shots.
Yeah.
And when
5
that
for 20.
happens, I mean, even though the role players play well,
Yeah.
I don't think they'll be able to stop the Clippers or the Mavs when they're playing well. I think Donovan Mitchell. When you say D Wade, I don't feel like he's consistent enough to be called D Wade.
Yeah, I don't think we can call
You know
it
what I mean?
yet. But I do
how
I
many
do hear
Jazz
your
games
comparisons.
have you guys seen? Right?
I've watched a
seen
few this year.
Their ball movement is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I
It
don't.
Me as well.
D Mitch did drop 30. He dropped like 30, and
Yeah, as soon as he came back,
I think he's wizened up. He's matured throughout the season.
don't forget about Jeremy Clarkson as well, 6th man of the year.
There you go. Like I think I don't see him shooting them out the game.
That's what he's done all the last few playoffs. Though. That's
Of
my
course,
I
but
lied.
this
I
season
lied.
is a different season. They're a different
No, I'm saying-
team.
I got
regular
Jazz.
season.
I
D
got
Mitch
Jazz.
has just been flames.
I got Jazz making the finals.
I got Jazz making the finals, bro. I got Jazz
I'm
making
just
the
deep
finals.
in there. I got Jazz making the
Who's on
finals.
the second half of the bracket
I got
again?
Jazz making the finals, bro.
Who did you just do?
We just did Suns
Oh,
and
Suns, yeah.
and Denver.
Yeah,
And,
Actually, did I just say? You know what? I
Yeah,
I
Suns
don't
and
even
Denver.
I don't even think Mavs will.
I think the Jazz will beat either of those two teams.
Jazz is my pick for the.
Jazz
finals.
is actually I'm just starting to deep it because my thing is with the Mavs is that Mavs are a great team. They got a great team and they have a superstar in Luka.
Yeah.
But a lot of it is on Kristaps. But I just don't see Kristaps.
Chris
helping.
Ass.
Exactly.
Chris Ass Porzingis.
I don't see. I'm so disappointed because this series between them and the Clippers could have been ended, not ages ago, but it could have been finished by now if he just gave him a little bit.
I think we're
more.
underperforming the Clippers because we're used to them underperforming. The Clippers are way too talented
And
to
Clippers
be
as
at
well.
where they are.
That's also true as well. Yeah, that is also
The
true.
Clippers
If the
should
Clippers are
be-
playing well, I got them meeting the Jazz. But if not, I got the Jazz. If the Jazz go through this next round, I have them beating the winner of the Suns and Denver series hands down.
Yeah. And yeah, I before we started recording, man, I didn't really, but now that I'm deep in it, I got Jazz making the finals,
Jazz Nets, and it's gonna be a good series.
and that's a good series.
And it's a good series. It's a good
That's a good
series,
series.
especially if Harden's out.
I don't want to see it though, but
Nets Jazz with Harden in.
I'd
is-
love to see Bucks Jazz.
yeah,
I would really like. To
that's
see
a good,
Bucks
that's a good
Jazz?
finals.
That is a
I'll
good
see
Jazz
Bucks
because
Jazz.
Giannis
That's
will
good
be
finals.
running to the rim and
then
just
go
beating
back.
Rudy every time.
Yeah, that would be a good series.
We've got Middleton
Match
versus
versus everything.
Middleton versus Donovan.
Donovan will cook him.
Put some respect on Middleton's name, bro.
Donovan will cook Middleton.
Well, I mean, they did play they're not going to match up like that.
No,
I'm
but if
talking
they
about-
did,
I'm talking about shooting wise. I mean, like Middleton's like one of the best
Shooting-wise?
three-point shooters we've got in the league.
Middleton's
right now.
great. I'm notoriously known for disliking Chris Middleton for whatever reason. I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
I don't know why. I just don't. I don't
wait,
like-
who you think's better, Middleton or Butler?
That's a great question, and this answer is going to be so funny.
I think we all know the answer. It's the guy who led his team to the finals last year. It's going to be Jimmy Butler.
That's not the
Oh,
Put your finger away.
waity.
answer.
You
Wait a
count
second.
that?
What do you mean?
You count that?
What do you mean?
Butler leading the
Yeah,
Miami
because
to the finals.
he played through actual teams.
You're about to get hypocritical.
Hey,
He's about to get
Butler played
This
bro.
hypocritical hippopotamus. You are a fool.
Hypocrites.
If you see in our last episode, he called our ring a Disney ring.
we won a championship.
That's not what counts. But this doesn't count. Yeah.
Yo, they went into the jewelers and bought your rings with Disney dollars, man.
Bro.
They
And listen,
play with Disney bucks.
I'll get.
It is a Disney ring.
He said that championship doesn't count. Now he's saying that he likes Butler because he led their team to the finals in the same tournament, in the same bubble that you're using to discredit my Lakers championship. You're now using it to credit
Hypocritimus, you're
to Jimmy
hypocritimus.
Butler. Yay! Yay!
Let's know at home. Who do you think? Who would you take on your team? Chris Middleton
No,
or
he's a
Jimmy
better
Butler?
player. He's a better
Who's a
player.
better player, bro?
Chris Middleton or Jimmy Butler?
Who do you think is better?
Oh, Middleton's a better player right now.
Yeah,
he's
I
more
give
efficient.
it to Middleton. I give it to Middleton.
Yeah, he's more
but I just didn't
efficient.
like that little contradicting contraction.
I'm sticking
you
by
did
my
there.
point. They played through. It was impressive. What the Lakers did was not impressive.
Intriguing.
If you look, I thought the gap between the Lakers.
Before you mention the
gap-
opponents, just the bubble in general, you
Listen
said
here now,
it
Bozo.
doesn't count.
The gap between the Lakers and the Heat last year was ginormous.
Wasn't that,
right?
man? It
So
wasn't
the
that.
fact that the Heat made it to the finals is impressive. You guys didn't play anyone, and you were clear cut above everyone else. Thus, your ring is not impressive. You're a Mickey Mouse team. Fuck you guys. Peace out.
Intriguing.
But yeah, Jimmy Buckets over Chris Middleton.
You still put on buckets? That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Except I don't know about after this series. Maybe it's like Jimmy Bucket with a hole in the bottom, son. It's not really good. It's like leaking and shit. But
I think that was it, right? We got through all of them.
I want to do quick remaining regular season awards, which I think is it just Defensive Player of the Year and MVP now?
Coach of the Year.
And
Coach of the Year. Coach of the Year.
Coach of
I'm gonna
the
think
Year.
about that. I think that's going to
Monty.
that's going to Monty.
I know they don't.
I'd probably give it to Monty.
I'm gonna give it to Monty, especially because they don't really count playoff performances. But I mean, wink, wink, Tibbs, you kind of shot yourself in the foot. So I'm gonna give it to Monty.
I'll give it to Monty.
It's Monty. Defensive Player of the Year.
Let's look at that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Rudy
Yeah,
again.
Rudy.
Probably Rudy again.
Really. You know what's funny?
Rudy,
Yeah.
Sonny does his job.
And he didn't play enough games.
Yeah.
But no, Simmons is second runner right now.
I
That
give it to him.
that
I give it to
cross from Booker on Gobert, I nearly put him down. The one where he spun around.
he's
Oh,
running
no.
around,
If you play defense, you're gonna get goal.
Simmons gets you the steals. But you know what's funny? The NBA had like defensive highlights.
Yeah.
And the defensive highlights for Simmons, he was fouling niggas, bro.
Was he?
If you see the Lonzo one, he was.
Yeah, man, he's rough. I think that's.
You like
cool.
rough guys, huh? Yeah, man.
Don't look at me in my eye and say that,
Okay,
bro.
rough guys.
Hey,
Cut
we're
that out.
leaving it in, bro, so everyone knows that he's minus.
You said it, girl. You said I like rough, and I was like, all right, cuz whatever.
I
man.
didn't finish it off though,
Hey
man.
yo, man, relax.
Hey, man, that's all good. But MVP.
Jokic.
Yeah, probably. I'm happy to go. I think it's boring, but
I really want to say Chris Paul.
Are you okay?
I really want
Is
to
there
say Chris Paul.
something wrong in the medulla?
Should
of
be
the-
Yeah, I think
Jokic.
is he average? What's he averaging compared to
Oh
Steve?
no, he ain't MVP.
But
I
I'm
don't like
talking
that, man.
I'm talking like compared to like Steve Nash's controversial MVP. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I feel like he might be.
It wasn't
average.
enough. I don't think he even reached like 20 points. It must have been like 16 and I don't know.
LeBron
something.
James,
For what?
MVP.
You're trying to draw me out, brother. You're trying to draw me out.
So we got Jokic for MVP. Fine. Cool.
Alright, man.
Aye, man.
Alright.
Is there anything else that we want to get out to? We all good? We all good? We all got it out?
We
suck.
play a yearly fantasy league, guys. And at the beginning of our fantasy league, I challenged one Kenneth Anon to a bet that I would be at a higher position at the end of the season than he would be. I said, Ken, I bet you £20 I will be on top. And he said, make it 100. And I said, alright, let's rock. Now, Mr. Ken, how do you feel about losing, man? How is the burn set in? You know, how's your fantasy performance going?
Oh, do you want me to go like bro? It's a game, man, isn't it?
Send him the bill.
Send
man.
the
Give
bill.
the bill.
I
Invoice
will
with
email you
VAT.
the invoice.
him,
With
man.
VAT. Give me
Ha.
the VAT
In
number.
fact, tax him, man.
Tax
Make sure you
him.
tax
He's
him
treating
times
the boys
10.
to dinner tonight.
He signed Egyptian, my guy.
Huh?
Hey, but fantasy. I mean, we do a main one.
Yeah.
We were thinking of doing a crew one.
Yeah, for
Get as
sure.
many people involved as possible.
Yeah,
But if you're about that life,
only.
you have
Hit
to
us
be
up.
active every night.
Only.
Hit us up.
Hit us up and let us know what you think about predictions.
Yeah.
Who's got the wildest predictions? And at the end of it, we'll see who's wrong.
Yeah, I like that.
Few
I
of us
like
will be
that.
wrong.
A little tear. We got some time. We got a good off season to prepare. But yeah, shout us, tweet us, Banana Broker, Instagram, follow us. Obviously,
All of that. LinkedIn. We got it all, man.
LinkedIn.
Whatever you need, man. MySpace, we got that.
Bebo,
High Five, we got
we
that.
got that.
Bebo,
All of that.
Bobo,
Talk to
Babu,
them. Talk to
Lakers,
them.
Skaters, Rakers, it don't matter. Phoenix and 6. Banana Boat Crew, bitch.
Hold on, guys.
Thank you. You took it like a champ.
I took one like.
I'm not saying
Vibranium, I can never get soft. I move squares, trying not to get boxed. In the last quarter, could've won awards for my trap power.